Morning, everybody. Wrapping up a week here. It's Friday, August 18th. We really don't have much going on in the overnight trade. We've got maybe the winter wheat's up roughly a penny, but the spring wheat's up 5. Corn market's unchanged. Bean market's down around a penny. It was up a penny, so both sides of the unchanged level. The meal market's down around 50 cents, and the soybean oil market's up around 5 points. However, for the week, we are down in the neighborhood of around 25 cents for the winter wheat. Spring unchanged. We're down roughly a dime in the corn and in the beans, down around $4 in the meal, and down 40 points in the soybean oil. So it's been so far a defensive week, and a lot of that on the heels of what happened with the USDA report roughly a week ago. I think there was a lot of optimism for the marketplace as far as downside objectives go prior to the USDA report, but obviously that's getting ratcheted lower now as a result of what the USDA gave us. Two things upcoming right now is that after the close we'll get our commitment of traders report. We do feel that the trade has now built up a net short position of roughly around 45,000 contracts in the softwood winter wheat market here. They're still net long the corn market, roughly around 34,000 contracts, only short around 5,000 beans, maybe short around 26,000 meal, but versus the meal they're long somewhat of a sizable number of roughly around 57,000 lots of soybean oil. But all in all, I'd have to say that maybe let's just say that the trade or positions are kind of near the net even level. And so going forward in here, as far as downside objectives go, I think two things. Number one, we'll see what the commitment of traders report says this afternoon to see how far off base we are as far as our estimates go as of last Tuesday. And then maybe more importantly, next week, they're going to have the Pro Farmer crop tour starting on up, and the results will be coming on in. And once again, I think the trade will in cahoots with the commitment of traders report, try and see if the USDA was wrong with their assertion that we had this large carryout and this large yield, or will Pro Farmer kind of refute that, and then the trade maybe will get a little bit more optimistic with downside price pressure in the marketplace, and maybe have somewhat of a build-up next week in prices as far as recovery goes from the USDA report. So once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. However, Pro Farmer comes out and says the USDA is kind of correct. Obviously, that's not going to bode well for prices in general.